live. We are live, and as you can see from the title, we are talking about dating app in 2026. But just basically, I'm talking about dating apps. Okay, so we are waiting to get some people in here. Yeah. So as we wait, I'm gonna just continue talking about saying whatever I'm talking about. Okay. So in 2026, or actually in the last decade, let's say in 10 years, we have had like dating site. Okay. uh People have actually switched from like real life dating to dating sites. Okay. And that have actually changed the direction of dating, the direction of dating. Okay. And this brings me to the question, are dating apps helping or are they ruining? Okay, so welcome back guys to my YouTube channel. My name is Wamboy. So when you join the live, like and subscribe. Okay. Yeah, so when you get in the live, let me know where are you watching me from. Let me know your name. Yeah, we can just go on with the greetings. So when you join, like subscribe guys. I did miss you yesterday. I didn't go live. Yeah, I was kind of like wanting to get some personal time, or like just to relax. Dottie says, good morning, Wamboy. We missed you yesterday. I missed you more, guys. Did you guys come here? Were you looking for me? Were you guys looking for me? I know some people did look for me, but they didn't find me. Yeah. I kind of like made a decision last minute not to come here. Like, yeah, I made a decision last minute not to come here, guys. Welcome to the live, guys. My name is Wamboy. Thank you so much for always coming back. So when you join the live, like and subscribe. And today we are talking about dating apps in 2026. Okay, but I'm also talking about dating apps in the last decade. Oh, woo! Welcome to the live, woo. Hello, how are you doing? Woo says, I wanted to look for you, but that would have been sad. Why would it have been sad? Okay, I didn't come on yesterday just because I was kind of like feeling burnt out. Coming on here live every day is not it's easy, but it's not easy at the same time. So why would you have felt sad, Woo? So, and as who answers the questions and as everybody identifies themselves, guys, please like and subscribe to my channel. And of course, you guys, I am actually, you give me a chance and I will not disappoint you. Who asked me what's your day job, by the way? My day job is just content. Yeah, it's just content. Scone says, hi, I'm calling the gang. Yeah, call everybody. Share the live, guys. Share the live, guys. So, and today I'm talking about dating apps in 2026. Okay, dating apps in 2026. So the first thing, let me know, have you ever been on a dating app? Because I'm about to get real honest and I'm about to get raw here. So let me know, guys, if you've ever been on a dating site. Let's comment something. Have you ever been on a dating site? And if you've ever okay, yeah, let's first of all deal with the first question. Have you ever been on a dating site? Have you ever joined a dating site, and why did you join a dating site? Because I'm about to get raw here. Okay, first of all, I have been on dating sites. But I want to know, you guys, let me know, have you ever been on a dating site and what was your experience? Do you think that the dating apps were helping? But before we get, were they helping, let me know, have you ever been on a dating site? Dottie Woo Skulls, have you ever been on a dating site? Welcome, guys, to the live. My name is Wamboy. When you join the live, kindly like and subscribe. I would really appreciate. Diamas, wow, I just got message that you're live. Oh, thank you so much for giving me a chance, Diamas. Thank you for always coming back. Are you looking for a date? Oh, okay. No, I'm not looking for a date, but I'm just saying that I've been on dating apps before, and I'm asking you guys, have you ever been on a dating app? Have you ever been on a dating app? Welcome to the live, guys. When you join the live, kindly like and subscribe. And today I'm talking about my experience on the dating apps. Okay, and I want us to have like a one-on-one conversation with you guys. So kindly like so that we can get some people in here. We just started, we are just 5 minutes in. Kindly guys, like the live, guys. Kindly like and subscribe, guys. So we are about to get real, honest and raw here. Have you ever been on a dating site? Dotty, I met my husband on a dating site, but I don't tell him don't tell him I said that. He doesn't like people to know. Oh my let me tell you, recently I've been scrolling and seeing people like finding their husbands on Tinder, and it's like this person is on Tinder and they are married. Okay, so don't you have ever been on a dating site? Because that's how they found their husband, on a dating site. Woo, have you ever been on a dating site? And everybody else, have you ever been on a dating site? So dating sites are supposed to help us find real connections, okay? But on the contrary, they do help us find real connections. But people on the dating site, they have like just this short lifespan. Like, what is it called? Like attention, not lifespan. Attention. Like everybody is just swiping. So when I first joined the dating apps, because of the way I was seeing it being overhyped online, people were finding their matches on the dating apps. So I thought, like, when I just get on the dating app, I will just find my match like instantly. I just thought it's just a matter of like getting in there, picking my person and running away with them. Okay, so the first time I joined the dating app, so of course the registration stuff, and then I started swiping swiping. But then I realized you can just keep swiping, and sometimes you'll swipe right on somebody but they don't swipe right on you. Okay, and then Baton Masharia said hi. Welcome to the live, Baton. Welcome to the live. My name is Wamboy. Thank you so much for giving this live a chance. And we are talking about dating apps. So the first time I was there on the dating app, I was kind of like swiping right, left. But then at some point, you will like somebody, you swipe right on them, but they don't swipe right on you. So of course you miss that chance. The other thing that you can do, you can actually message somebody. Okay, you can message them, like you can just like you can swipe right and then message them, and that way they will know that you have liked them. Okay, which brings me to the first point. Most people on the dating apps are not even interested in looking for a serious match. Most people are just there to look for like a one night stand. Most people are just there just for the attention, you know. Yeah, let me know, have you ever been on a dating site? And if you joined the dating site, did you feel like everybody was there for the right reasons? Did you feel like people were there to find actual matches? Dottie says, I went through a lot of dudes before I met him, but I did meet a few decent people. Okay, yeah. So there are decent people on the dating apps, and I'm sorry to say, but people who are actually serious on the dating apps are actually the older ones. Like for example, if you put your on the dating app gives you a chance to like choose the age limit that you want. You can want somebody between 20 and let's say 40 years old. If you put that age gap, most of the people on that age gap are not serious. So most probably, like, you're just gonna be dealing with jokers. Like, you message somebody and instantly they want you to share nudity and all of this type of stuff. Or the moment like they message you, they're asking you for your Instagram or your WhatsApp, so that like they can be able to do all the stuff that they want. Dottie says, no, most people are just trying to get sex. I know, this is what I'm talking about. Baton Mashari, I have never been on a dating app. Why have you never been? Is it that like you don't like just swiping, or is it you feel like it's not made for you? Baton Mashari. So so I was saying, if you put the age gap to be between 20 and 40, and I'm talking out of experience, you put the age gap between 20 and 40, most of the people that you're gonna meet are not going to be serious. Okay, but if you adjust the age to be between 40 and 80 you're gonna find people who are actually serious. Okay, so which means that's a problem. Most people on those apps are not even interested in like finding a real person. They're just there for that attention. Oh, Baton Mashaya says, I don't believe in it. And I can respect that, okay? Because the first time that I got there and I was just swiping, and it's like it's like I'm swiping right on people, but they're not swiping right on me. Okay, or they are, somebody swipes right on me, I don't like them, I swipe left. So that was also a problem. But no, I was saying like the age gap, especially the age between 20 and 40, people are not serious, they're just looking for a one night stand. Okay, but when you are just the age between 40 and 80, you can actually find a real person. Okay, you can actually find a real person. So Diana says, that's what I keep running into. Girls want me to okay, Diamas. That's what I keep running into. Girls want me to do all the talking and they don't add anything to the conversation. Yeah. I have also run into that, Diamas. Like, for example, no, what will happen is like a guy will text me like hello, okay, on the dating app, and then I'm gonna respond, hi, hello, how are you doing? Because I'm not shallow. And most people on the dating apps are shallow. Okay, you respond, hello, how are you doing? And then they're gonna come back with something like good. Okay, so where is the conversation supposed to go after you say good? Where is the conversation supposed to go? So the people on the dating apps are actually very shallow. So that is also a problem. The other problem on the dating app, people are actually literally very, very shallow. Like, you start a conversation with them or they start a conversation with you, but the conversation is just gonna go so far. So I'm gonna pose this question to you guys. Do you think that you can find real connection on the dating apps? Because like the fact that so many people are shallow, it just like kind of like makes it seem like you cannot find real connections on the dating apps. So do you think you can find real connection on the dating app? So let me know your answers. Dottie says, guys just want to send you to send them pics, but have no conversation to go with it. Yeah, they just want you, share your pics or maybe your number. That's what most people just want. Let me know, do you think that you can find a real connection on the dating app? And if you have ever been on the dating app, let me know, do you feel like okay, first of all, have you ever found a real connection on the dating app? That's a question. D. Okay, Scone says, I met this one guy. He said he was a Christian. He seemed real sweet online, but when we went out, he was all hands. I met this one guy. He said he was a Christian. He seemed real sweet online, but when we went out, he was all hands. What does that mean? Batan Basharia asked me, are you still on the dating app? No, I'm not on the dating app. I found somebody on the dating app. Yeah. Scone says, I met this one guy. He said he was a Christian. He seemed real sweet. Okay, most people on the dating app, don't ever believe anybody on the dating app. You actually need to meet them in real life. Or you need to, okay, you chat on the dating app for a long time, because that was one of my first qualifications. If I talk with you like, and then you're just borrowing me my number real quick without even having a real conversation, that's a problem for me, and it really gets old real quick. I can just feel, because I felt like when I meet somebody on the dating app, we need to at least chat for like 2 or 3 days or even a week before you ask me for my number. Okay, but you see, so most people on the dating app, they say what people want to hear. Okay, and also on the dating app, it's easy to get catfished. People like to take pictures of themselves and then, like, let's say they put some filters. So somebody might be like, let's say you like light-skinned people, somebody might put a filter on and they look real bright, and when you meet them in real life, they don't look like that. So I cannot relate with you, Scones, but I have never met somebody who claimed on the dating site to be a Christian, but they were not. Baton Masharia says, really? Yeah, I met somebody on the dating site. Yeah, and actually, yeah, it's for me, according to my experience, it's possible to meet a real person on the dating site, but you need to be real careful, because you can be catfished. There have been people who are like they are thieves, or they are doing all these like Tinder swindler. Did you hear that story about Tinder swindler? Like somebody is just there on the apps to find let's say rich old ladies and scam them. Scone says, the guy she met was nice while they talked online. Oh, the guy she met was nice while they talked online, but when they went out, he kept grabbing on her. Yeah, and most people on these dating sites, they just think because you're on the dating site, you know what you're looking for, which is easier. Don't go to private places with these people, because it's easier for them, because people don't say who they are online. Okay, and this culture online of like swiping, we are just used to just swiping, and people you know, online, like right now, you guys don't know me. Okay, you're getting to know me because this is a real video, and of course there's no possibility that I'm actually catfishing you or something of that sort. But on the dating site, it's possible for somebody to catfish you. It's possible for somebody to like put an image that's not them. Maybe it's their friend who is actually pretty or handsome. Okay, so let me know, for those who are saying that they have ever used a dating site, what is your so what do you want when you're putting your what you want on the dating site? Because dating sites are supposed to help you find exactly what you want. Do you go for like people who are financially stable? Do you go for people from other countries? Do you prefer people from your own country, or you even prefer people even from other countries? Let's go. Because personally, on the dating site, I think I can meet people from my country in real life. Okay, so on the dating site, I just want to experience like international love. Okay, I just want to like explore people from other areas. Dottie says I'm still on the dating app. Lol, I'm kidding. My hubby would kill both of us. Oh, okay, okay. Diamas, I didn't scam that lady. She wanted me to have the money. I didn't scam them. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, but you know, there's also other people who keep joining dating sites, and then also they give people things willingly, and then they say they were scammed. You are not scammed. You gave it willingly. Dottie says the real trick, you have to take the time to get to know people before you meet them. That's true. You can even give it like some 6 months or maybe an year, because somebody, if they are really interested in you, 6 months they're just already gonna be tired, because they can be able to easily replace you on the dating site. Like if you don't like me right now, you just swipe right. And it's the same thing with social media. Like you guys, if you're not enjoying what I'm saying right now, you just swipe right and you see somebody else that you might like better. Scone. Scones. This is scone. I rather meet someone in real life. Oh, why? Why would you rather meet somebody in real life, Scone? Diamonds. I was kidding. That wasn't me at all. Barton Masharia says, from your experience, how can you rate the dating app? I think dating apps, you actually, you're literally inside the trenches on the dating apps. Like I can say it's a good experience because you actually expand your reach. Like you're able to meet people from Europe, you're able to meet people from Africa, Asia, America, you know. And they even have a place where you can actually choose the location. You can adjust your location from, you can put like you're in England, or you can put you're in US, or you can put you're in Africa, wherever you want. Or you can even put like on your profile like you want to meet somebody from this specific country. So in my experience, or from my experience on the dating app, I can say that like I can rate it out of 10. I can say it's a 7. But what makes it a 7 is like people on the dating apps do not cooperate, and you have a very high possibility of getting scammed. One thing, getting catfished. The other thing is like you're putting your life at risk on the dating apps, because you don't know who you're gonna meet. This is somebody, for example, you meet somebody in a completely different continent from you. You don't know this person, you're just getting to know them. Okay, you don't know these people if they are racist, you know. So I think how I can rate the dating app, I can say it's a 7, because of the people on the dating apps. Most people are not serious. They're just looking to sleep with you. They're just looking to scam you. Other people are just looking to relocate to better countries. Like they are, for example, Asian and Africans. Most people are just looking to relocate. So I would say it's a 7, but it depends with the people who you meet. Diamonds. I mostly date women who live here in Chicago, but I would be willing to date. Where are you today? Oh, I already told you that I have a partner. Okay. Oh, so you prefer to date people? Okay. The other thing about like dating in real life, it's actually cheap. Dating in real life is cheap. Okay, because when you're dating somebody through the dating app, you meet somebody in a completely different continent. Okay, but you know, you have to flights, there's flights, and also long distance is also expensive. You have to like have internet and all of this type of stuff. So I feel like dating in real life is actually cheaper than dating or online or on the dating app. Scones. too many scammers are online hiding who they are. Yeah, there's so many scammers on the dating apps. Okay, you have to be real careful. People are hiding behind diseases. These are people who maybe they even have wives and husbands in real life, and that's a problem. The dating apps, I think they should have something that like you need to verify that you've never been married or like you're not married. But the dating apps don't do that. They ask you, are you single? You say yes, and that's it. So hey guys, my name is Wamboy. For those who are joining, when you join the live, kindly like and subscribe, and I would really appreciate. And today we are talking about dating on the dating apps versus real life. We are kind of like comparing the two, but I'm sharing with you guys my experience on the dating apps. Context. Robin says there's a lot of scammers, but there are also a lot of good people. Yeah, there's good people on the dating apps. Okay, there's good people on the dating apps. I met my partner on a dating app, so I can say that like there's actually good people on the dating apps, but you need to be real careful. But you know, you can spend 2 years on the dating app and never meet your partner. Okay, or you can spend 2 years on the dating app, but when you're about to quit, you meet your partner. Okay, because I spent a really long time on the dating app before I found somebody. And when I was about to quit, because I do remember that day I was about to delete the app, and then I actually met somebody. Dottie D says this is why you meet in open public places and know who you are dealing with before giving too much information. Okay, but you know, you cannot meet in public places. This is what I'm telling you guys. Dating online is expensive. First of all, how can you meet in a public place where the other person have to fly to your country or you have to fly to their country, which means that's the only time that you get. Okay, you're not, you can meet on a public place during the day, but then at the end of the day you guys will want to spend the night together so that you can get to know each other. You can get to know like how does this person sleep, how do they, all this type of stuff. So it's actually almost impossible to meet in a public place when you're doing online dating. It's not like when you're living in the same country that like when you're living in the same country, you can just meet during the day and you both go in separate ways. Do you guys feel like it's very expensive for the dating apps are actually a very expensive way to go? San Q2B, hello director. Hello, how are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome to the welcome to the live Hollywood versus social media. Oh, radio to internet. Okay. Diamas, I once met a girl I like here, but when I called her, her husband answered. Wow, that's scary. Oh my gosh. Okay, can you imagine meeting somebody on the dating app and then they give you their number, you call them, and then their husband answers? That is real scary. Diamas, what site did you meet him on? OkCupid. OkCupid. Yeah. I don't know if I can type for you guys. Let me try and type for you. OkCupid. So OkCupid is an app like other apps. There's Tinder, there's OkCupid, there is Afro dating if you want to meet women from African countries, or African women want to meet men from like if you want to meet people internationally. So OkCupid, I'm on that side. Diamonds, you said that you want to meet women in real life. You're saying you're on OkCupid? Yeah, how would you rate OkCupid if you have ever used OkCupid? But also before that, I think before I settled on OkCupid, I had used other dating sites, but they were like there's this dating app that you just meet a specific group of people or a specific race. Like for example, Afro dating, mostly like you're more likely to see people who are white if you're a black person. Okay, like these apps that are just specific, like they are kind of like they are meant to help black people meet white people and vice versa. Let me know, guys, what is your experience on a dating site, or would you use a dating site? Okay, Scon says, oh, I don't know what you mean. Ponaven Katesh, welcome to the live, guys. When you join the live, kindly like and subscribe. Okay. So first of all, if you've ever been on a dating site, what is the driest reply that you have ever had. Like, let's say you say hi to somebody, or maybe they even start a conversation with you, but they just like end it on a very dry note. Okay, what is the driest conversation that you have ever had on the dating site? I think dating sites are fine, but you have to use them wisely. Yeah, I think you. Oh, but you don't have a way to use them wisely. Like you just meant you meet somebody, you exchange your number with them, and then after you exchange your number with them, what happens? Like you guys meet, you see like if you like each other, you ask each other questions. Yeah, I think the trick to the dating site is like not committing. Okay, don't commit, which is a problem. Okay, so Dottie, I think dating sites are fine, but you have to use them wisely. How wisely can you use the dating apps? So according to my opinion, I feel like dating apps make you feel like dating apps help to avoid like deciding, because of course the next 2 minutes, if you avoid deciding on me, let's say you meet me on the dating app and you don't want to decide on me, there's always another option. When you swipe right, there's always another person, so it gives you this impression of like you have options. So I feel like dating apps are a problem right now, because most people are not able to settle, because like, why can I settle? And I have options. Okay, I can always swipe right. Okay, I can always swipe left. Okay, so I feel like dating apps makes people not to actually decide even in real life. People are having a really rough time deciding to like settle, because it's like, what if the next swipe is the best person that I'll ever meet? Okay, Diamond says, I like and use dating apps, but I prefer to meet someone in my city. Okay, but why are you on the dating apps if you like to meet somebody in real life? And also, you have to understand, if you're on the dating site, there's a high possibility that you'll have to fly to this person's country. If in case you're in different countries, you'll have to go to their countries, or they have to come to yours. So Diamas, if you are on this dating site, would you fly to somebody just to meet them? Because seems like Diamas is one of those people who are not serious on this dating site. You're actually the problem that we are talking about on the dating sites. Also, like on the dating site, for example, before you, in real life, people are actually realistic. Okay, let's say you're into white people in real life, you're more likely to just accept you're more likely to accept to be talked up by white people. Antonio Okwach. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome to the live, guys. My name is Wamboy. When you join the live, kindly like and subscribe. And thank you so much for giving this video a chance. Okay. Diamonds. I like using and use dating sites, but I prefer to meet someone in my city. And actually, the question that I'm asking is, are you on a dating site? That's the first question. Do you think dating sites are actually worth it in the year 2026? And do you think, so the other question that I'm asking right now, do you think dating sites confuse people from what they want in real life? Do you think that dating apps make people to stop being actually realistic? And I was about to say, like, for example, you know, in real life, you can only date white person, okay, but on the dating app you keep seeing these like Asian people who look nice, black people who look nice, white people. Do you feel like the dating apps kind of like confuse you? Diamas, Chicago is a big city. You can't meet everyone by just driving around. Oh, so you are on the dating sites to meet somebody in your own country. I didn't know. I don't know. I feel like if I want to meet somebody from my country, I should just go outside and just go to a restaurant and date. That's what I keep feeling like. Would you enter a dating site just to meet somebody in your country? Let me know, because this that Diamas raised, that like he's on a dating site to meet somebody from Chicago, and he's actually from Chicago. But because I don't think I would ever do that. I am on the dating site to meet somebody who is different from what I get around me. Okay, the local men. Diamas, I might travel further, but she have to really hold my attention. Oh wow, how does she have to hold her attention, your attention? Do you feel like, why is it like she have to hold your attention? Why don't you hold her attention? Because this is the problem. Most men on the dating sites are actually not serious, because I only know about men because, of course, I'm a lady, and on the dating sites, I met men. But most of them on the dating site are just interested in like having sex, shallow conversations. You don't want depth. When you see somebody is serious, you kind of like swipe swipe left or like block them. Diamonds. I might travel. Okay. Dottie says that's the big one right there. I found dating sites are full of people who aren't honest with themselves. Okay? Yeah. I saw on the some of the dating sites somebody says strictly, I think somebody says strictly white, other says strictly Asian. I actually read one of the profile, it was saying if you're black, swipe left. Okay? Like they're just honest, they say like they don't want a black person swiping right on them. And it's actually allowed on the dating app. You kind of like you can describe what you want to achieve, height, color, and all of that. And what Dottie is saying is like she's agreeing with me what I just said. Like most people on the dating apps are not actually honest. So let's say you're on the dating app and you prefer to date Asians, but a black person swipes right on you. You kind of like ride along with the wave, but you know you're not even serious. Dottie says, I'm from Atlanta originally. Was in San Francisco when we met, and I moved out here to be with him. Okay, okay, so that's good. That's good because of course, like countries, even for example here in Kenya, like let's say you live in Nairobi and you want to meet somebody in Kisumu, dating app can be a good option. It can be a good option, but I don't think most people are on the dating apps to meet people locally. But I get to see a different perspective. Dimas, you're asking me to travel to your country, so yes, you need to hold my attention. Oh wow, why don't you hold their? Why don't they come to your country? Why this lady that you met online? Why don't they come to your country? Why is it supposed to be just one way? Scott says having problems with my system. Okay, that's okay, understandable. I hope you heard the question that I asked. Do you think dating apps make people confused about what they want? About what they want? Alex Strat of 8143. Welcome to the live, guys. My name is Wamboy. When you join the live, kindly like and subscribe. I am from Kenya. Yeah, I am from Kenya. I was born and raised in Kenya. I am Kenyan. Welcome to the, and we are talking about dating apps in 2026. Okay, would you give dating apps a chance in 2026? And also, if you are on a dating app or you've ever been on a dating app, what is the driest conversation that you've ever had with somebody? Okay, one of the most shocking things that I ever saw on the dating site is like people actually describing what they really want. Like somebody will say, I don't want a black person. If you're black, swipe left. Akoha M. Oh my gosh, that name. Akoha M. Trusu F3X. Hello, beautiful. How are you? I'm from South Africa. Welcome to the live, Akona. My name is Wamboy. Welcome to the live. I'm from Kenya. Thank you. I like my South African brothers and sisters. Welcome to the live, guys. When you join the live, kindly like and subscribe. We are talking about dating apps in 2026. And also, I asked a question. Would you join a dating app to meet somebody from your country? Or why are you joining the dating app? Are you joining the dating app to meet somebody from another country? Because personally, I would never join a dating app to meet a Kenyan. Okay? And I also asked, what is the driest conversation that you've ever had on a dating site? So I'm also saying that like on the dating site, like there's really like shallow-minded people on the dating site. Diamonds, make up your mind. First you say a man has to come to your country to meet you, but then if you want them to hold my attention, they should come here. I'm not really sure what you're talking about. First of all, I have this belief that the man should make the first move and go to the country where the lady is at. But you also need to hold their attention. You guys need to entertain each other, okay? And that's why you cannot find real relationship on the dating site if you have that mentality of like the other person is there to entertain you. Nobody is there to entertain you. Everybody is there to meet somebody. Hopefully somebody who treats you right, somebody who is not like the people you've been meeting in real life. So when you go on the dating site on the mentality of like people are supposed to entertain you, I don't think you're going to meet anyone. Scone, oh, I understand. Keep trying it out. We understand. Scone says, sorry, my system isn't working. Oh, what's going on? So so I'm also wondering, do you think dating sites are actually helping? Personally, I would say dating apps are actually helping people find real connections. For example, like, and also they kind of like help with intermarriages. There have been a lot of intermarriages from since dating apps came along. There have been lots of intermarriages between white and black, between black people and black people from different continents. So my opinion is like dating apps are helping. Let me know, do you think that dating apps are helping? Diamonds. So why is it up to me to hold their attention and I have to go to their country? What exactly is the woman responsible for doing? Come on, Diamonds. The woman she's the queen. Okay? She's the queen. She's just supposed to show attention, love you, okay, care for you. You are the man. You're the one who is supposed to be making the moves, go to her country. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Are you even complaining? I actually feel sorry for the person who you're gonna meet on the dating site. They're not gonna have fun with you. It needs to be equal, give and take. Okay, yes, give and take. But who is supposed to go to meet the other one first? Do you think the lady or the man? Okay, Desert Channel Explorers, hi, how are you doing? Welcome to the live. Welcome to the, thank you so much for always giving my channel a chance. 10th like dad. Oh, I know. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome, guys. Actually, I'm so happy that I'm getting to build real life connection with you guys, because I can see you guys are even becoming regulars on my channel. Thank you so much for always coming. Thank you so much. Okay, so Desert Channel Explorers, we are talking about dating apps in 2026. Would you join a dating app? Do you think that, like, if you meet somebody online, do you think you can have like a real life relationship? Or do you think that, like, is about do you think it's about like just being fake and we cannot have real life relationships? So that's the question we are asking. But the first question that I did ask when I came on here, I asked, are you guys on a dating app? Okay, I'm sharing my real life experience on a dating app because I've been on dating apps before. Okay, and so Dottie asked me, it needs to be okay, always here for you. Desert Channel Explorer says online dating is risky. Why do you think it's risky? Why do you think it's risky? Diamonds. So it's all falls on me. I have to hold the conversation. I have to travel across the world in hopes that I like this person who just quiet lets me hold her attention. Well, I guess what? I'm a king. Yes, you are. Okay, no, the lady is also supposed to entertain you, but like no one is there to entertain the other one. You guys are there for a relationship, okay? And that's the problem. People who have because most people on the dating apps have the mentality like you as diverse. They think that they are the king and they're supposed to be chased. And I don't know. So men, okay, for example, you, Diamas, and all the other men on the group, have you ever been on a dating site, and how do the ladies act? Are they shallow? Do they look like they want a conversation with you? Is it sexual? Is it all about sexual? Or do you think the ladies are there to just get men with money? Desert Channel Express, it is sweet in the beginning but sour in the end. Oh. No, I don't think I agree with you, Desert Channel Express, because I don't think I agree with you, because I think most of the relationships on the dating site will not even make it out of the dating app, or they will make it out of the dating app, but you realize you actually did a mistake to give this boy your number. But the ones that actually get, and these people become serious with you, they're actually like real serious. Online daters have many options, not you only. That right there, okay, that right there. Like on the dating app, people, like, if you, let's say you say one thing that pisses somebody off, they just swipe left on you or they just block you. They have a lot of options, so you're not the only one. Okay, and that's actually a hard pill to swallow, that like the person that you're chatting with is actually chatting with another person. And that is also a problem when you guys actually settle. Like, you, for example, the way I met somebody on a dating app, and like we settled with each other, just thinking that this person was out there exploring other people is actually very problematic. It's very problematic to think that like this person had other options, like they talk to other people. But you know what, you at the end of the day, maybe you tell yourself like, I was also there for the same reason. I talked to other people, but it's time to settle. But most people on the dating apps never settle. Even in relationship, you might date them, and then the slightest inconvenience, they want to see what's out there. Okay, what's out there? They want to see what's out there, and you know what? Yeah, they go for it. Desert channel, are they not? And they are not only to you too. Yeah, they are talking to like 10 people at the same time. Okay, but you know me, I used mostly on the dating apps, what I used to do is like sometimes when I see somebody is serious, I would like narrow down the conversation to only them. Like I would give them a chance, and when I see they are shallow, I just stop talking to them and I go. But you can even chat like 50 people at the same time. Oh my gosh, that's really crazy. Okay, can you believe that we are in a time like where you can even date like 10 people at the same time? Yeah, this is actually so digital. Baton Masharia, we are not. Were you chatting one person? Yeah. Oh no. In the beginning, because I kept meeting shallow people. I kept meeting people who are like not worth like just chatting with them. First of all, I'm chatting you and you're like, hi. Let's say somebody DMs me and they're like, hey, and then I'm like, me personally, I'm not shallow, and you can see I'm talkative. I'm like, hey, how are you doing? Okay, I will answer like that, and then the person comes in and is like, I'm fine, or like fine. So what am I supposed to do with that? So you know what? When you just show me that, I continue chatting with like 5 people, and then at some point I'm gonna narrow down to one person. So Button Mashaya, the answer is I was not chatting with one person. You can even chat with 50 at the same time. Like your work is just to chat. But I kind of on the dating apps, you kind of like feel very important. You feel like very important because you have all these people giving you attention, okay? And you choose. But you know what was the best thing? Like there was an option where like somebody can message request you. So that means they like you, but maybe you might not get to see them. Especially what qualifies what you're gonna see is like age, somebody's age, or like the country that they want to meet somebody from, maybe height, all these things. So Cupid might not suggest this person to you, so you might message request them. So anytime I used to get message requests, that would make me feel nice. Actually my partner, like he actually message requested me. Yeah. That makes you feel so important. Desert channel explorers, how many people are you chatting with you? Were you chatting with yourself? No, I just said like you can even chat with 50. At some point I think I chatted like 90 of them. Okay, it's in the middle of the night. I'm chatting all these people, like I am having like 20 hellos. But you know what's the trick? For example, if like because most of the time I would get messaged at night. No, yeah, my night time in Kenya, which is daytime in other countries. Okay, that's the time that I would get most traffic. So during those time I used to just be awake. Okay, and then I would be there feeling like a queen, messaging like 50 people at the same time. That was. So they don't have to hold my attention, but there's a problem with them chatting up a bunch of people. No, like, okay, what I'm talking about, when you get to narrow down, there comes a time when like, okay, already you have chosen this person is good for me. You have asked them the question, do you want children? You have asked them what is their political stand. You have asked them where do they want to settle in future. You feel like you agree with them. You have actually accessed their mindset. So that's when you narrow down to them, and they narrow down to you. And that's why you guys need to give each other attention. But on the dating app, no, you need to talk to like 100 people. That's the only chance you get to like chat with many people. Yeah. It's like a mall. I'm gonna tell you, Desert Channel Express. It's like a supermarket. You get to choose. You get to choose. Diamas. Is that the very definition of hold your attention? So if someone isn't holding your attention, you move on. But you tell me I have to hold their attention. You're very one-sided. No, I'm not one-sided. I'm just saying what is there. What happens there. Like on the dating app, I don't feel like on the dating app you need to talk to one person. You need to talk to a lot of people, like 20 of them at the same time. Why are you on the dating app if you're not talking to people? I don't use Facebook. Yeah, I don't use Facebook, but I use Instagram. You can look for my Instagram on my YouTube bio. You can click on those links. You will find me. .ed Diamonds. That's why I'm saying it has to mutual. It's an equal relationship build. Yeah, yeah. So on the dating app, okay, on the dating app you can talk to so many people, and I think you are allowed to talk to as many people as possible, okay. So that's the only chance. But when you narrow down to one person, first of all, the first thing I think you need to do is to delete the dating app. No, okay, no, you need to talk to this person, and let's say within 2 weeks you kind of like them and they're into you, you're into them. You guys need to delete the dating app, because after now you have settled to one person. What are you still doing on the dating app? .ed. That's why I'm saying, okay, yeah, Dotty, I agree with you. It has to be mutual. But most people on the dating app, so most people, you'll meet somebody you have already like narrowed down to them, they have narrowed down to you, but they're not gonna delete their dating app. So in case you inconvenience them, they just go back to the dating app, which is actually wrong. I feel like you should delete your dating app when you meet somebody who you feel like you genuinely love. Yeah. Desert Channel Explorers. Online is the root of all cheatings. Yeah, and people are actually even meeting each other on TikTok, on all these apps, Instagram. But you know what? The problem is we have this culture of like swiping. Even here on YouTube, you cannot concentrate on one thing for like 2 minutes because you just have this need to swipe, which is what happens on the dating app. Nobody have to like stay there for you, okay? They don't like you. They might like you, and then they talk to you. Maybe they don't like your accent. They don't like something small about you. They just swipe because they can have other options. And then online has this dating site, and also online have this like mentality of like people are supposed to be perfect. No human being will ever be perfect, okay? No human being will ever be. But dating sites and also online like Instagram, TikTok, they just kind of like give you these highlights of people's life, but life doesn't work like that. So guys, if you're just joining the live, my name is Wamboy. Kindly like and subscribe to my channel, and I would really appreciate. Desert Channel Express, we become professionals in cheating in online dating. Okay, it's not I wouldn't call it cheating, because you don't have somebody, you're looking for somebody. That's why you need to keep your eyes open, okay? That's what it is. But most people use online dating. People who are even married are actually on those dating sites, which is actually problematic, okay? You have a wife, your wife is sleeping, and you're just there swiping right and left. Really problematic. Button Masharia, how many times did you meet with your man before you were engaged? I didn't say I'm engaged. The first time I got engaged, the first time we ever met. Like I liked him, he liked me. So no, we got engaged actually on the first time that we met. Guys, you guys are just like digging into my personal stuff. There's a channel unatumiwa fare from different sources, okay? Okay, but you see, like with online dating, especially if you end up meeting somebody from another country, you guys don't have like the whole thing of fare. It's like, now you're talking about like flights and all of this stuff. But yeah, for some people, online dating and dating apps is like a business for them. Like they're just there talking to like number of people, trying to scam them, and all of this type of stuff. So it's happening. That's why I'm talking about. There's actually lots of negatives to dating apps and online dating than there is positives. The positive is you get a chance to like you're exposed to a larger group of people who are actually looking to settle, especially if you are just when I started this live, I told you guys, like when you have your settings between the age of 20 to like 40, you are more likely to meet people who are not serious, okay? But when you adjust your settings to like, let's say 40 to like 80, between 40 and 80, you meet serious people. That's one of the observations that I made. Okay, .ed. I think there's too much focus on the negative side of online dating. There are negative sides to everything, but there are also positive sides to everything. Yeah, Yeah, no, the positive sides. I'm talking, me personally, I'm talking about the positives and also the negatives. But we're asking the questions. Are they really helpful? Are dating sites helpful? That's the question that we're asking here, Doti. And I'm telling you guys, I met somebody on the dating app, okay? So I'm not only talking about the negatives. Okay, if it wasn't for the dating app, I wouldn't have met a partner. And that's just like honest truth. So you get to meet people that you would have never met in real life because of the geographical location, especially. Okay, and then you get to see different people's mindset on the dating app, and then you get to feel like a king or queen on the dating app. That's huge. Yeah, so those are my positive, Doti. You get to feel like you're important on the dating apps, okay? You get, and then this, there are chance that you get, like, you can choose the name that you want somebody to call you. On the dating app, you can even lie about your name. What was my name on the dating app? I even forgot my name on the dating app. I used to have another name on the dating app. You don't use your real name on the dating app because you don't want somebody to be able to relate, like whoever the persona that you are on the dating app, to you in real life. So when they meet you, they just get to see your pictures, but they don't get to know you. So the moment like you feel like, oh, I like these people, that's when you need to start like shedding all these layers, like telling them, oh, and by the way, my real name is not whatever. Why do I have to delete my dating app? Did you Why do I have to delete my dating app? Did you throw out your dancing shoes? And even in girls, when you do you throw away your dancing shoes and evening gowns when you meet your boyfriend? When you met your boyfriend? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. But you have to leave the dating app. You found somebody that you're settling with, somebody that you're getting engaged to. Okay? Why are you still on that dating app? You need to ask yourself, why are you still on that dating? No, when you meet somebody, you need to leave the dating app. That is just on period, unless you're still looking. What do you mean, Diamas? Diamas, I think you're even married, but I think you're even married and you're on this dating app, because why would you meet somebody, you leave the dating app? Desert Channel Explorers. People even post fake photos. And that's huge, especially for black people. Black people like to, like, especially black girls, you kind of like put filters on your face to look like lighter skin, because we just assume people like lighter skin ladies. Yeah, so it's easier to get catfished. They post pictures that looks like you're lighter skin or something of that sort, assuming that these men that you're about to meet like lighter skin ladies. So let me know, have you ever been catfished on the dating site? Have you ever, like, somebody who posts that they are light skin? Not even the dating site only. Let's say you met somebody on Facebook or TikTok or somewhere. Let's say they catfished you in some type of way. Let's say they lied, or did they lie to you how they look physically, and then you met them and you were shook or you were shocked? Doti, my husband is perfect. Okay, did you meet him on the dating site, Doti? Desert Channel Express, only to meet a completely different man or woman. Oh, so you are actually ahead of time, Desert Channel Express. So you met somebody, but you met them and they were not the same. So did they like catfish you, like put pictures that were not theirs? Or what was the experience like? Why did you feel like you met a different person? Diamas. Yes, you did. Oh, that was really so negative today. Okay? I'm saying you have to leave the dating site after you meet somebody. And guys, if you're just joining the live, you're talking about dating apps. Okay? Are they really helpful? My name is Omboy, and you can consider subscribing and liking. And thank you guys for giving me a chance to date. So Desert Channel Explorer says, I can only date a woman with kids online. They are very serious. Why? Why? No. Even women without children are also serious. Why do you feel like women with children are serious online? Do you feel like they are desperate? Dotty D. Actually, I would like to like jump on what Desert Channel Express is saying, but I'm just wondering, do you think that women are desperate, like women with children on the dating sites are desperate to meet somebody? Dotty D. My hubby and I talked for several months before we met, and then got engaged when he first came to see me. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with meeting somebody online, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong, but there is the negative and the positives. Okay, when the positives happen to you, it's like nothing. Okay, but when you go on that, you meet somebody and maybe they end up killing you or doing something bad to you. Maybe they catfish you. You meet them, they're not the people that they claim to be online. Okay, that's a problem. Okay, there's no problem with like meeting somebody online. It's normal. Diamonds, you are one-sided, so it's okay for you to use dating sites to meet someone you would never meet. But if you do it to meet someone in a big city, you clown me. No, I do not clown you. Okay, no, I'm just saying my experience. I would never get on a dating app to meet somebody from my country. Okay, why don't I just have the ones that are near me? I'm not clowning you, Diamonds. A dating app is Diamond says a dating app, just like your formal wear, is something you use to meet someone. If you're married, oh my gosh, what type of controversy is this? If you're married, that's fine, but if we are just dating, I'm not going to throw out my tools for meeting someone. Oh, so if you meet somebody, okay, you get engaged to them, you're not really married, so you still will have your tools for meeting somebody. Diamonds, is that what you're saying? So, like, until you're married, you won't delete that dating app. You're seeing this person exclusively. You're sleeping with them. You are there with them, like they are into you. So you still have the dating app, and you're already exclusive with them, already sleeping with them, and all of this type of stuff. No, I don't think so. You don't get to keep the dating app after meeting somebody. Okay, unless you're not serious, because of course you are the man. You can be able to like initiate. Can we get married or something of that sort? You know, the problem is in this era of like dating sites, it's like most people are just afraid of like meeting people in, yeah, I think men have just become like cowards because of this whole thing of like, oh, if I lose you, I'm gonna swipe right and I'll meet another person who is maybe will be more beautiful, attractive than you, richer than you, because these days men are also looking for women with money. Yeah. So guys, welcome to the live. My name is Wamboi. So today we are talking about dating apps. Okay, are they really helpful? So when you join the live, kindly consider liking and subscribing. Okay, and this is actually a one-on-one. I'm asking the question, have you ever been on a dating site? Have you met somebody on a dating site? And I'm actually sharing my real life experience on a dating site. Okay, and how I met someone on a dating site. Okay, Desert Channel Explorer. Okay, Dottie says you need to decide when you're in a relationship and when you're still in dating, getting to know each other first. Yes, you need to decide. Damas is saying that like even until you're married, like you don't get to delete the dating app. I kind of feel after you just like you have decided to be exclusive with this person, that's when you decide. Desert Channel Expert, they are tired of life and desperate. Oh wow. I don't think so. I don't think women with children are tired with life and desperate. I just think that they're just serious. That's it. Okay, they just want to meet somebody. Diamonds, when did you delete your dating profile? I don't think I can remember. I cannot remember. It's been a while. JPPM5487, where are you from, ma'am? I'm from Kenya. I'm Kenyan. Welcome to the live. Consider subscribing. So, Diamonds, I can't remember when I deleted my dating profile. It's been a while, okay? So, it's been a while. But I think I deleted it, if I can just maybe estimate. After we met, we were talking for like 2 weeks on the dating app, I think so. And then we switched to another platform where we talked for a long time. And then by then, we had already kind of like decided like we were meeting, like they were already planning flights and all those type of stuff. So at that point, that's when we kind of deleted, because if we have already decided like it's you, why not? Yeah, so I think I deleted the app at that point, but I can't remember at what time. Diamonds, you end up killing you. Yeah, that's a problem. They end up killing you. Oh, what are you talking? You end up killing you? Oh, Catherine Kabonge. Komanyoko Shara. I don't know what you're talking about. What is that supposed to mean? Okay? I don't know what you're talking about, Catherine. Diamas. How do you define dating? Okay, I'm gonna come back to you. Africa will never unite. You're such a talker. I know. I'm such a talker. I love talking. Okay, but in real life, I'm actually very, very like, I'm talkative, but I'm also like, I'm just a nice, I'm just like, I can talk and then I cannot talk. I just need to decide to talk or not. I think I'm going to come back to you, Diamas. How do you define dating? Diamas, I'm not going to meet someone, then swear and dying loyalty to someone I just met. No, you can. Okay? You can. You meet somebody? No, of course. When you meet them, that's why I'm telling you, I spoke with this person for 2 weeks on the dating app. Do you know how long that is? People meet people on the dating app and just give them their number straight up. But we were talking for a long time. And then after that, after switching to another platform, we talked for a long time. Okay, and that's when you realize you start doing video calls, FaceTime, like the way you guys, like right now it's like I'm on FaceTime with you. You get to experience me in real life, okay? You get to experience me in real life. So that means I can actually know, am I interested in your energy? Okay, you can actually answer that question, and that's when you can commit. That's my answer to you, Diamas. Button Masharia, at what time are you live on YouTube? So I'm live on YouTube every day from Monday to Friday, 8 Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. .ed. You really do need to take your time getting to know someone. Yes, you really need that. You really need that. Otherwise, you're gonna have it rough. Diamonds. No, I'm not saying you have to get married, but just because we've gone out a few times doesn't mean I'm committed to that person. No, and I know that's what I was saying on the dating app. Me personally, on the dating app, I used to chat with like 100 people at a time. 100. So I think at some point I chatted with like 130. So it used to be like, hey, hello, how are you doing? And I'm just sending this same message to all these other people until like I have somebody who wants to have like a real life conversation. Okay? So Diamas is saying that you don't need to narrow down to one person. But I think after you meet this person, it depends with what you do. So of course you've already become exclusive with this person, you're sleeping with this person. Why not become committed? Because at the point that you've already decided you're even like sleeping together, that's what you need, the commitment. Diamonds, 2 weeks, that's insane. I know. But also my partner says that like he didn't want somebody who straight up, can I get your number on the dating, how can we switch to another platform? So that was a plus for me and also for him. He was looking for somebody who did not like kind of like instantly like, can I have your WhatsApp number? No. Yeah, so .ed, she's one of those young wise people. She's so profound. I know, I'm profound. JPPM5487. I've used dating apps before when I was single. Did you find, JPPM5487, did you find somebody on the dating app? And what was your experience on the dating app? Okay, also I have seen people saying that they meet their partners on TikTok or Instagram or even Facebook. Do you think you can meet somebody on these platforms? Because I kind of like don't think so. How do you start talking to someone and telling them you're interested? So so JPPM, I have used dating apps before when I was single. Did you find somebody on the dating app? Okay, did you find somebody? Diamonds? No, I'm not saying you have to get married. Okay, 2 weeks, that's insane. I know it's insane, but like I think that's what you need to do if you because the moment you switch to another app, like you need to stay on the app, you need to stay on the dating app so that like if this person if you're not going to rhyme, I think after 1 week you're already gonna know. There's no need of like keeping sharing your number with all these people, and then at the end of the day you just end up not being compatible. JPPM 5487. I only talk to foreigners so that I can enhance my English. Really? So you're just on the dating apps to use people to learn how to speak in English. These are the type of people that I'm talking about. You're on the dating apps to speak to learn how to speak in English. Wow. I think you win. I think you win. Most of us on the dating apps, we end up talking to so many people. But he's on the dating app so that like he can be able to learn how to speak in English. Why don't you consider using like Duolingo or apps that are supposed to like teach you how to speak in English? Diamas, I like you, boy, but I I think you're very anti-man. You put more on men than you put on women. No, I'm not anti-men. But definitely I'm feminist. Like, I advocate for women because growing up in a patriarchal society, it's so huge for me to like just advocate for women. But I also believe on the traditional role of a woman and a man. Okay? Yeah, I believe in the traditional role of a woman and a man. So I'm not anti-men. I'm just saying that like, okay, what used to happen before the dating apps, the men used to like start conversations. Men used to like be the ones that are telling you, I want to marry you. How would you feel if a lady came to you and tell you like, would you marry me? JPPM 5487, I found, but we didn't work out. Okay, but that's a good reason. But at least you got to improve your English. .ed. And JPPM 5487, which country are you from? .ed, JPPM 5487, where are you from? Where was she from? Oh my gosh, Dotty, just ask what I just asked you. Where are you from? Because if you really want to learn English, this can also be a good platform for you. Uh-huh. JPPM, it's different when you talk to somebody in English rather than apps. Now, I wish YouTube would introduce something that like I can be able to add people on the live. Like let's say we are talking and I can just be able to click something and I can add you, because you can learn something from that, like from having real conversations. It's different when you talk to somebody in English rather than apps. I have to tell you, yes, when I started speaking in English continuously, I have to be honest, like having somebody from a different country kind of like helps you enhance your English, because you're now speaking English continuously, okay, which is good, which is good. Diamas, I advocate for women too, but I don't put more on men than women. I also don't put more on men than women. Okay, how would you feel if a lady is telling you, will you marry me? How would you feel about that? No, I'm just saying, like on the dating apps, I feel like it's also essential. Like, this is me. I feel like the man needs to take the lead. I kind of would feel bad if I'm the one that like text you. I know on the dating app there is no rules, because if you don't say hi to somebody, you might be missing up on a good deal. But I think men are more proud when they're the ones that said hi at first. Okay. Oh, JPPM 5487. I'm from Philippines. Oh my gosh, I like Philippines. Okay, I like Philippines. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, I know you guys like I think English is your official language, but you don't speak so much. So I can see that. I can see that. I think dating apps can also be a good place to meet people to speak English with, or even any language. Let's say you want to speak in I'm learning how to speak in German. So on the dating apps, you can. Diamas, a woman should not ask a man to marry him, but she should give him a reason to want to marry her. Yeah, which is exactly what a woman is supposed to do. Like, I meet you on the dating app, okay? So I'm gonna tell you who I am. I'm gonna be nice to you. I'm gonna talk to you. But you're the one to take the lead and say, you know what? Maybe we can meet this specific time. Okay, guys, and welcome to the live. My name is Wamboy. I was born and raised in Kenya, and today we are talking about dating apps in 2026. Okay, so and I'm wondering, are dating apps helpful? We have had dating apps for like the last decade. Are dating apps helpful? If you have ever been on a dating app, what is the driest conversation that you have ever had with somebody on that dating app? Diamas, yes, you do. You just said the man has to hold her interest. The man has to travel to see her. The man has to open the conversation. And when I asked, what does the woman do? You said, she's the queen. Okay, let me tell you, to be real honest, like Diamas, okay, I think you're actually kind of like misunderstanding me. Let me come to you, Diamas, to you, back to you shortly. JPPM said, did you already visit the Philippines? No, not yet, but my partner have been to the Philippines. But I plan to visit sometime soon. Uh-huh. You just said the man. Okay, you know why I said this, first of all? Okay, first of all, it depends with which country you guys are from, okay? Some countries, for example, African countries cannot be able to travel to Europe without a visa, okay? Or to the US. So in that case, if the man is the one in the US, he can be able. So it depends with who have the strongest passport, okay? Like, because you don't expect, okay, if the lady is the one from the US, then they need to visit the one that they need a visa to come to your country. Like, it's not all about arguing, diamonds. It's about like being realistic, okay? Being realistic. JPPM. I can speak English, but here in the Philippines, if you want to find a good job, you need to be fluent in English, not the basic. Oh, wow, wow. Yeah. I think, yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Mm-hmm. What language do they speak in Philippines? .ed. I have been in to the Philippines, Cebu. I loved it there, so tropical and warm. Well, hot actually. I would like to go to the Philippines and actually like do a video for my YouTube. Okay. Uh-huh. So still on the topic of like dating apps. Okay. We're still on the topic of dating apps. Let me know what was the worst experience that you ever had on the dating apps. Okay, let's say you met. So I'm not gonna tell you, but let me tell you what was my worst experience. Oh no, my worst experience was like, let's say I share my contact with somebody, like how they can be able to reach me, on my other apps, and then after a very short time, I just realized these people are just interested in like pictures and things of that. So they are not even they are not deep. They just don't want to have like a real thing or a deep thing. So I think that was the worst experience that I've ever had on a dating site. And also the other one was realizing, like, let's say somebody messages you, you start talking to them, messaging with them, and then after a short while they tell you they're just interested in like they have to have fun. Yeah, so that those are some of my worst experiences on the dating apps. JPPM, there are so many Africans here in the Philippines. I have many African friends. Oh, wow. Hopefully one day I'm gonna make it there. JPPM. You guys, you guys now, you're my community, my family. Okay, and when we get there to monetization and all those type of stuff, you guys are still gonna be there. I hope I'm not gonna forget your names, you guys. Diamonds. I don't have a problem with visiting someone in another country, but why should I be responsible for to hold her interest in showing her a man's worth, knowing but she isn't? Okay, Diamonds, I'm done with you. Okay, I'm done with you because it's like you do what you want with the relationship. Okay, but I do believe that like the man kind of like, if you want to be respected as a man in the relationship, okay, and it's not monetary, the lady is supposed to also care for you, love you, be kind to you, and all of this stuff. But yeah. So the other thing that I was just wondering, if dating apps disappeared today, okay, if dating apps disappeared today, okay, if dating apps disappeared today, do you think that dating would go back to what it was like before dating apps? Do you think that like if dating apps disappeared today, do you think that dating would get better or worse? Dotty D, I know. I met several people from US and one from Atlanta where I used to live. We are actually still in contact. Wow. Okay, you can even use these apps to make friends. You can meet somebody, they are so nice, they have a good heart. You meet them and then you're like, maybe you disagree on some of the things, maybe some of the things that you believe in. They can become your friend. Okay, they can become your friend. So guys, I asked you a question. If dating apps disappeared today, do you think that like dating would get better or worse? Do you think that dating would get better or worse? If dating apps were to disappear today, do you think that dating would get better or worse? Okay, personally, I think if dating apps were to disappear today, I think dating would never be the same again, because now we're already used to this swiping culture. Nobody wants to get out of the house to actually meet people. So I kind of think that like it would get worse. I think it would get worse. If dating apps were to disappear today, I don't think we will ever go back to like the traditional dating, the one that like people used to go and meet in church, along the road you say hi to a lady. Right now, if you like kind of like say hi to me the traditional way, like hello sister and all of those type of stuff, I don't turn my head, okay? So I feel like the dating apps have actually spoiled us. You're not willing to even like have real conversations. We are just at the comfort of your room. You can just be there scrolling, okay, wanting to talk to people, you know, but online you don't want it. Dating apps have actually made us to be kind of like lazy in terms of, because I also feel like traditionally or before dating apps, people used to like sweat to have a relationship. Like you used to have to entertain each other, okay? You used to have to entertain each other for a long time. You used to have to like the men would actually go for the ladies, like they would be chasing them around. But right now women are so much available and men are so much available. So I think people would have a hard time going back to the traditional way where you just like meet people naturally, maybe at school, church, along the road and stuff like this. So I don't think like it would get better. I think it would get worse. Dottie says, I think dating would be go back to the way it used to be, and you would once again be limited to who you can meet. Yeah. So for me, yeah, that translates to like, I think it would get worse because right now people are already tired, and you know the traditional way. I kind of like the dating apps because they give a chance even people who are not desirable. Like let's say, you know, these days there's so many beauty standards, curvaceous, maybe they need you to speak this way and this way, okay? So I feel like there's so many people who are being left out, but with the dating apps you can get somebody who is willing to be with you. JPPM 5487, maybe if dating app disappeared, maybe dating will be worse, but the good part is we back to traditional dating, and that's interesting. Yeah, I also think so. I also think so, like we would go back to the traditional way, but that would be an interesting part, but I think it would get worse. It would get worse. Like people will have to sweat to be in relationship. Right now you don't have to sweat, you just need to have a phone, swipe right and left, finding people. .ed. That's why my mother used to tell me, meet someone at church. But what if you're not Christian, okay? Or what if you don't believe you know what? I'm actually interested to know, JPPM, people in the Philippines, are they Christians, Muslims, or Buddhist? .ed. That's why my mother used to tell me to meet people at the church. I personally, I wouldn't want to meet somebody at the church because most people at the church, they kind of like have this image to maintain and all of that. Dimas, why should it be one way or another? I use every means available. Okay. No, use every means available. Even right now when there's dating app, you can meet people naturally in real life or you can meet them on the dating app. I don't think traditional ways are bad, but it's just so limiting. Yeah, it's limiting, and it kind of works for the attractive people. Real life dating, like the traditional way of dating, it works for the attractive people, and everyone else, you're just kind of like left out, because attractive people are more likely to meet people in real life because they are noticeable. But if you're just there in between, like us, you're there in between, maybe you won't be attractive to people. Most of here are, well, most here are Christians. Only 15 or 10% Muslim. Wow, interesting. I thought you guys are Buddhist, but I'm guessing that I'm confusing you guys with China and I think Japan. Wow, that's interesting statistics. That's actually interesting. Yeah, I would like to visit the Philippines to see like if life out there is like here in Africa. Okay. So I think the problem with dating sites are nice, they are good. Okay, you can meet real people, you can meet people who are willing to who are looking for a real relationship, but most people are actually jokers on the dating site. And also the fact that like you can easily meet another person, so people stop valuing each other. It's all about like, it's just short it's limited and like it's like short-lived. The relationships are just going to last for a very short time. That's also a problem. That's also a problem. So that's why online requires or should require pictures. Yeah, but no, Dotty, people do catfish. Like somebody will post a picture that's not them. I can take somebody's picture and post. How will you know it's not me? Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. So guys, let me know, generally, do you like the dating apps, or did you like your experience of the dating app generally? And also guys, as you answer that, did you like your experience on the dating site, I would like you guys to know, do you like something that is like more like planned, or do you like things to happen when they happen? And I'm asking this because of like, I'm kind of like, what I want to decide what time I come here to go live. And I would like to know, do you guys want me to have like a specific time that I'm coming on, or you want me to do you want me to have like a specific time that I'm coming here online to have a live with you guys, or you just, or I can just come on whenever I want to? Which one do you prefer? Do you prefer planned or unplanned? Let me know. JPPM, Spanish conqueror, Spanish conquered Philippines, American and Japan. That's why mixed race, we look like Latino. Oh, really? Okay, the Filipinos that I know, the Filipinos that I have seen, they kind of like look Philippines. I don't know, but I think the American in the chat, they kind of like know better about that, because there's more there's more Filipino people in the US than there is in Africa. Yeah, that's true. Guys, and I asked you a question. Do you prefer me to be coming here live like on specific times, or would you just want it to be like random? Okay, because if it's going to be random, if it's going to be planned, I'm gonna be coming on at 8 p.m. Kenyan time. I don't know, you can convert that to your time. Okay, but if you guys just want me to come on live whenever, because if you have subscribed to my channel, you're gonna be notified when I come live. So let me know. And we are still on the topic, dating apps. Are dating apps beneficial, or are they just a waste of time? So Dottie says, I kind of keep an eye out for you, but knowing would be nice. Okay, so Dottie says knowing when I'm gonna come live is nice. Diamonds, I actually got a notice, so I'm good either way. Okay, JPPM, what do you think? Should I have a specific time or to come here live, or you're just good with any time? Because definitely if you're subscribed, you're gonna have a notice. Okay, yeah. JPPM, finding a partner on dating sites is like a gamble. Sometimes you win, but more on the loss. Yeah, it's definitely a gamble. It's definitely a gamble, but it's definitely a gamble on the dating apps or on the dating sites. You kind of gain or lose, but I feel like you can just gain or not gain. Okay, I don't feel like you will lose, but the loss determines with what are you putting at stake. Okay, if you're very careful, you don't give out your number. Like, you can tell these people, let's spend time on this dating app. I don't want to share my number with you. You can tell the person, I don't want to share the number with you. Let's just stay here on the dating app, which means you will have less to lose. Okay, if you're careful, you take your time before you meet these people, you will have less to lose. JPPM says, me whatever time. I'm just good at any time. I'm a busy person also. Okay. So I think, Dottie says California time is good. 9 p.m. United States, California time. Dottie D, what works best for you, boy? I think between 8 a.m. and 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. California time is best for me, or between 7 p.m. and oh my gosh, I'm kind of like confusing myself on the time. I kind of live between time zones. So between 7 p.m. Kenyan time and 8 p.m. Kenyan time, I can be coming live. Okay. JPP. Okay, Dottie says, but when you gain, the gains are great. Yeah, when you gain. So because, for example, somebody like me, I met my partner on the dating on the dating app, and it's actually been the best experience. I wouldn't trade it for anything. Okay, like you meet somebody who is so profound, like you relate on so many things, somebody who understands you, like you kind of like just wonder why did you not meet them earlier. Okay, so I think I'm gonna end the live right here. Okay, I'm gonna end the live right here, guys. Let me know, what did you learn about dating apps on this live? What did you learn about the dating apps? We're about to get off here, but like I would like to know, personally, I think the conclusion with having an interaction with you guys, I think the diamond says that would be 11 a.m. in Chicago. Okay, I think what I just summarized is like most people have used dating apps. Some have had good experience, but most people have had bad experiences. That is just my conclusion from the conversation that I've had with you guys. Most of you did not have a good experience on the dating apps. So is that okay? Yeah, Diamonds. I think 11 a.m. in Chicago. But yeah, but you guys, cause if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe so that like when I go live, you can be notified. And guys, kindly, you can interact with all of my other videos, guys. Guys, you can make me get there. Okay, I think I want to say that like I'm talented, and I think right now life doesn't reward talent. It kind of like rewards audacity. And you know what? That's why I decided to be coming on here live, because I think I have to have the audacity now, because life will not reward my talent anyway. So I'm here like, and that's why I'm here with my whole audacity telling you guys to kindly subscribe to my channel, like, and kindly interact with all of my other videos, guys, and please share with your friends so that I can be able to grow on here. Diamonds, I enjoyed our fight. I can't wait to make up. Take care, my friend. Okay, you are kind of mean to me today, Diamonds. Actually, my experience were not great, but the outcome was worth it. Okay, I can say me too. I kept meeting people who are not serious, like, and all of that type of stuff. People who are not serious, people who are not intentional. But at the end of the day, just if you have to go through something horrific so that you can be able to find something that somebody who is good, somebody who understands you, somebody who is intentional with you, like, I think it's worth going through all that type of like struggle. It's worth struggling to just find something that like you would never have found if you never gave that dating site a chance. So again, guys, I'm gonna tell you guys to kindly subscribe, and thank you so much for always giving my videos a chance. And we shall meet tomorrow at I think I need to decide the time. I think we shall meet tomorrow at 8 p.m. Kenyan time, which is 9 a.m. California time, or is it 8 a.m.? I really don't know what I'm talking about, but I think if you're subscribed, you'll get notified. So thank you so much, guys, for subscribing. Thank you for liking the live, and until next time, bye bye. See you, guys. See you. You can text your goodbye as you leave. You can text your goodbye as you leave. Yeah, guys, can you still hear me? You can say goodbye as you leave. JPPM says, take care always. Take care, and I'm hoping to see you some other time. Okay? Bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Bye, bye. Down my Chevy to the levee.